In a land far away was a man who was poor. He had a beautiful daughter, but he wanted more. So he went to the palace to speak to the king. He needed something to make him special, and he knew just the thing.
Hey, you're the king. I have a daughter who can spin straw into gold.
Really? Oh, that's cool. Bring her to my palace and I'll have her tested.
Yeah, great.
So, your dad said you can spin straw into gold. So, spin all that into gold by morning. Or I guess I'll have to kill you.
What?
There in the tower, the poor girl was trapped. She didn't know how to spin straw into gold. No one knows how to do that. So she sat in the corner and started to cry, accepting the fact she was going to die.
So, why are you crying, dearie?
I have to spin all that straw into gold, but I don't know how.
What will you give me if I do it for you?
My necklace.
Okay. Wonderful.
When she woke up in the morning, the room was full of gold, and she was delighted with the return of what she'd sold. When the king came back, he was pleased with what he saw, so he put her in a bigger room with a lot more straw.
So, I have some more straw for you to spin into gold, and, you know what happens if you don't.
Again, the girl thought she was going to die, but Rumplestiltskin came back when she started to cry.
So, it seems you have a slight problem. What will you give me if I spin it into gold tonight?
My ring.
Ooh, pretty.
He took the ring off her finger and sat down at the wheel. Then he spun the straw into gold so she would see her next meal.
So, this is more straw, and I think if you can spin it into gold, you can be my wife.
Even though the girl was just a miller's daughter, the gold she could spin would help her go farther. While she was in the room, the little man came back and gave her his help because he had the knack.
Are we really going to do this every night? What will you give me if I spin this into gold for you this time?
I have nothing else to give you.
Then promise me when you get your firstborn, it's mine.
Okay.
Chill.
The girl thought she would never have a child, so she figured the effect would be the most mild. When the king came back, he was pleased with what he saw, and soon the two got married by law. A few years later, the queen had a child, but Rumplestiltskin came back to collect in style.
Hello again. That is mine.
Please, you can just have all the other riches in the kingdom. Just let me have my child.
Something alive is more dear to me than all the treasure in the world. Fine. If you can guess my name in 3 days' time, I'll let you keep your child. But if you don't, the child is mine!
All night the queen thought of all the names she'd ever heard, even the ones that were a bit absurd. She sent out a messenger to get names far and wide, so when Rumplestiltskin came back, she had many names to try.
Casper?
No.
Melicor.
Nope.
Balthazar?
Wrong.
Finn? Luke Skywalker.
No dice.
Peter Parker?
Sorry.
On the second day, she tried again, looking for the most unusual names, but when Rumpelstiltskin came back and she guessed again, the results were the same.
Short ribs?
No.
Sheep shanks?
Nope.
Lace leg?
Yeah, no.
Ronin?
Nope. Nobody, nope.
Leg hair?
You're really bad at this, aren't you?
Then on the third day, the queen went all out, but the boring name she found, she asked with great doubt.
Conrad?
Fail.
Harry?
No.
Joe?
Fail, miserable fail. Child's burn. Have a nice day.
The queen was so sad from the loss of her child, she threw herself off a tower. The result was not mild. The king was in grief from the loss of his love. He followed her off the tower with a thud. Rumplestiltskin was so happy, but the baby was mad, so it strangled its new owner with its bare hands. As you can see, this story's real tragic. Only the baby survives to tell tales of Rumpelstiltskin's magic.
So